Feel free to go against me, otherwise save your breath. You'll never convince me to change today or rearrange the way that I approach it, so you better think again. Life is survival and you either sink or swim. I have an instinct to win, I was born this way. A doctor came to examine this. He said the form was too pure for analysis, but since I'm underneath your microscope, can't you see that I look dope? They discovered me and now your life has hope. When they said you were dying, they really weren't sure. These cats are so sick, I chose to bring the cure. You were injected with their intent to injure. Now everyone's inflicted, I'm the only one to endure. But they don't want your product, it has no potency. They need to pick me up, so they've chosen me. Come on, it's a showdown and we're here to take your property. DJ Phonics and your man philosophy. Do it how it ought to be, done with all honesty. Don't say a word if you don't do what you promised me. It's a showdown and we're here to take your property. DJ Phonics with your man philosophy. Do it how it ought to be, done with all honesty. Don't say a word if you can't do what you promised me. So I was sworn to secrecy but couldn't keep my word. A deal was proposed, then I would earn a third. Money will be made, the profits will divide. You get compensated for the information you provide. If you make the bargain and agree to work for us, set up your supplier, get close enough to gain his trust. We'll take conversations that you and he discussed. I gave a look of disgust, then I was about to lose it. We know about your past and have the pictures to prove it. They produced the file, been watching me for a while. Had a picture of my mom and I when I was a child, ready to cooperate. I never felt so afraid. I had to save myself, so the deal was made. What I know is worth my freedom, it's an even trade. I did their stupid job and in the end I was betrayed. I lost my hookup and I never even got paid. Come on, we will win the showdown, then take your property. DJ Phonics and your man philosophy. Do it how it ought to be, done with all honesty. Your word means nothing, do what you promised me. We'll win the showdown and take your property. DJ Phonics with your man philosophy. Do it how it ought to be, done with all honesty. Your word means nothing, do what you promised me. They're out for the cash, like hell has froze over. I walk on a path with snow up to my shoulder. I'm getting older, this place is getting colder. Been looking for shelter since the storm drove in. Can't find any warmth on this path that I've chosen. Fighting the current of the cold wind blowing, where cold-hearted people keep coming and going. Rose to the core, keep it cool is all they know. When frostbitten features inside you're frozen. Your ice has a sparkle, you really like showing. You can feel the heat you ain't used to exposing. I caught the chill and really need to go in. It's getting dark, the night has begun to close in. Lay me down to rest, I don't wanna be awoken. The American dream dies, not a word is spoken. Life falls to pieces from the promises you've broken. The showdown is over, we took your property. DJ Phonics and your man philosophy. Do it how it ought to be, done with all honesty. I know what you said, do what you promised me. The showdown is